You might not be liked, you might ruffle some feathers, you might make some people mad, but as a leader, the job is not to be liked. The job is to accomplish something. The job is to pull the group along, pull the individuals along so they can do something that they never thought they could. Welcome in, fam. Much love here. Trav here. One thumbs up for Dolly. Before we get into the video on leadership, you want to be a better leader and also be okay with pissing people off sometimes. Hit the thumbs up button. But before we launch into the video, if that sounds interesting to you, hit the video. Thumbs up the video. Pasture update. So now we have up here 10 females plus Billy, who's a castrated male, or oastrated male. Use a rubber band for that part. Got new fencing, moved the other sheep, the 3 rams and the goat down to our other property where and we're community living, like right in our backyards. This way we can get the goat away from the female sheep so they're a little less stressed out and stop the inbreeding. So now we'll be able to get a new ram from outside the family or control breeding, slow it down a little bit so the females can rest up for a season. So you're probably not going to see Barney, Poncho, Parsnip, or Daisy in the videos because I don't film. You'll see them on my Instagram, but I don't film in our little residential area because it's not private. So we just have the ewes, the does for now. Okay, back to the video on leadership. The point that I'm getting at is we talk about being a good teammate, but being a good teammate means also being a leader of the group at times. And in a team, you have a goal, and the goal, if it's in group sports, is to win. And if the goal is in business, it's not necessarily to make money, but it might be. You probably, for the farm, we want to sell a certain amount of food. You have certain accomplishments that matter to grow so that you can serve people more. And if people are failing in their job as teammates, as a leader, it's your responsibility to set a better example, but also at times to call people out and to ask them to do better. There's a difference between being a leader and a coach. I'm a coach. Shout out to clients. I've coached hundreds of clients now. Some of you, we've done work together, and I'm a fan of not giving unsolicited advice. You don't coach who doesn't ask to be coached. That's like one of the first rules of coaching to me. But leadership's a different thing, where if somebody's failures are affecting the team and the organization and the mission, then you have to say something or do something. So example that I like to bring up is if you're on, say, an athletic sports team and your teammates want to go out and drink the night before the game, what's a good leader to do? Think about for a minute. Teammates want to go out and drink the night before the game, the big game that you've been training for, or even they want to go out, they don't want to drink the night before practice. What's a good leader to do? What's going to be, you could be nice, like, oh, I don't want to tell people what to do, or, people can do what they want. It's not a big deal. Like, no, it is a big deal. And as a leader, you have to say, no, guys, no. What are you doing? You're letting me down. You're letting the team down. You're letting yourselves down. Does anyone want to hear that? Do you think they're going to want to hear that? They're going to be like, at the time, they're going to be mad. Damn, dude, Trav's got a stick up his ass. Why has he got a, no fun? Dude's no fun. We're just trying to have some fun. People don't want to hear it, but that's what you need to do. People in the organization, do a better job. Take care of yourself. Right? Be a better teammate. And there's many versions of this where you want to be nice, you want to be liked. People are making a racket, you can't sleep. Or people are slacking on the job. Sometimes you got to snap at people and be a little cranky and be a little mad. What are you doing? Get the fuck to work, yo. We're here for a reason, right? So part of that, obviously that's going to trigger some people. So that's why I'm saying, to be a good leader, you might not be liked. But another part of leadership is showing the way, right? This is leadership. Sheep, 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 sheep. Come on, sheep. Sheep, 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 sheep. You go somewhere, people follow you, right? That's leadership, okay? Now, when you're out in front, people also don't like that you're a target. People can be mad. People can be bothered. People, when you stand out, you're also not gonna be liked. When you do more work than people, you also might not be liked, right? Because people think they're gonna have to come with you, and they're gonna have to do more, and they're gonna have to do something that's uncomfortable. The pigs have a hard time learning how to fly. They're bothered when you try to teach them. And when you're setting off a new path and saying, hey, this is possible, we can do this, we can go this way, it's possible to do this work, it's possible to put in this much work, people are going to be mad, right? So people aren't necessarily going to like you, but until after the fact, that's okay. They're going to accomplish more for you. Think back in your life, you might have had some strict teachers. I had like a really strict band teacher, a really strict math teacher. They were pretty disliked by the students. But later in life, they're the teachers that I remember because the band teacher made us an amazing band because of his strictness, and the math teacher made some of us into great mathematicians because of his strictness. So if you think back in your life, there's probably some people, there's probably some organizations, or there's probably some individuals rather, who you didn't like at the time because they called you out, or they dragged you along, or they asked for more than you're comfortable to give. I think back to some bosses who at the time I thought were putting unreasonable expectations on me, so calling me out for things like, why aren't you calling other people out? But it changed my life because I realized I can do more, and I did more because of that person. I didn't realize that till later on. That's something that you're going to realize later on. So can you think back to leaders in your life who you didn't really like, you were mad about, but then realize they're onto something? So two things here. One is, when you're feeling mad, when you're feeling triggered by someone calling you out, realize like you're getting a gift of leadership oftentimes. And then two, it's your job as the leader to take the group to a certain place, whether they like it or not, right? And they probably won't like it at the time, but they're going to be glad that you did it later. Just like I took those sheep down there, probably not happy about it right now, but overall the flocks is going to be a lot healthier and happier because we did that. So hope you find that useful. Hope you find that interesting. That's all for me today. Take care. Appreciate you, and much love. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Please comment down below what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what you want to hear about, and we'll be back later with more content for you. So thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate you.